Hi there, it's Suzanne again from Legitimate Affiliate Training. And in this video, I'd like to do a review and a thorough walkthrough of Creaite. This is a product by Joshua Zamora, and it's scheduled to launch on JVZoo on March 2nd, 2021. I'd like to show you how this product works, who it's suited for, what it's suited for, and if it's worth your time and money. We'll take a quick look at the sales page. Then we'll go inside the product and check out all the pros and cons. I'll walk you through the upsells and then give you my personal opinion if you should buy this product or not, okay? And if you stay with me to the end, I can explain to you what the best use of this tool is for you. If you like my video, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I upload new content each and every week. Have you started your online business yet? Have you made any money? If you'd like to learn how I make money online, please click my link below for some free training. It's step-by-step with honest and ethical training that anyone can use. Okay, so let's start. Now this sales page isn't as bad as many of the shiny object launches I've seen lately, but it's still intended for beginners. Why? Because of statements like this. When he says tired of wasting so much time and money on your content, well, any serious marketer knows that you need to spend time on your content to make it valuable. And money? Well, this is rich because you have to buy credits to create your content inside. It's in fact costing you money to use this tool. Unfortunately, everything he's saying here is to grab a newbie's desire for easy money. He's got lots of points here about accessing niches and never having to write another word again. Well, that's not true because there's a lot of editing and adding that you need to add to the articles. We guarantee you'll not be able to tell your content was AI generated. Well, I have to admit I was very impressed with what it did spit out, and it did pass the plagiarism test that I put it through. And there's one more thing that I wanted to point out here on the sales page, and that's here. And he's talking about how content is still king, which it is. And he's making these points about what your content should provide for you. And it's true, if your content is done properly, it will give you all of these points. But unfortunately, what this tool spits out won't provide these things for you because if you intend on publishing it the way it's written, it's not going to work, okay? And I'll show you why when we get inside. Now, don't get me wrong, this tool does work, but it really depends on what you're going to use it for. This is really just another shiny object for people caught up in that syndrome. Do you know what I mean when I say shiny object? I created another video for you that explains what shiny object is and how you can exit that wicked cycle. I'll leave the link for you below. Your inside dashboard looks like this, and this basically just gives you an overview of how many articles you would have created, how many you would have posted, and the number of niches that have been created. Now, this is my review access. This isn't my own, so these are why the numbers are so high. It's other people using the system, and he gives you a welcome video. The next tab is to buy your credits. Now, this entire system works on credits. Every time you create an article, it takes 1 credit, and he is offering you a one-time discount on your credits here. So as you can see, the more you buy, the less they are per credit. Now, this is a huge money grab. You have to be aware of that because depending on how often you would use this system, it's going to cost you at least $1.27 for every article it creates. Now, according to the sales page, you will get 50 free credits when you purchase the front end. Okay, let's go into articles. And I'll show you how this works. Now, these are niches that people have created and all the different articles. So to start a new article, we click on the plus sign. And if you bought just the front end, you can only use the standard. With upsell number 2, you have the choice to ask specific questions or have it write freestyle. The next thing you need to do is to pick the niche. So for our purposes, let's pick online marketing and a sub-niche of affiliate marketing. The next thing is your language, which is strictly English with the front end. If you do buy the second upsell, there are 12 languages in here. Next is the number of articles you want to generate. The front end is only 1 article. You have up to 5 articles if you have purchased, again, that second upsell. You can create a folder that you want to put it in if you want. There's different ones that people have made. Okay, the last step you have to take is that you need to go to an article somewhere, a third-party article, and copy at least one sentence to get this AI going. So I went to my own article that I created on my website about affiliate marketing, and let's copy the first sentence. I'll take this one here. So we copy that, we go into here, and we paste it. Now, I know on the sales page, he says that this isn't a content spinner and it's not a content scraper. It has to be at least a content scraper, in my opinion. An AI product can be very sophisticated, but it doesn't write something on its own. It has to take content from somewhere to write up your own content. And we click Start. Here it shows that it's writing the article, so we just have to wait a few minutes until it's done. Okay, this took quite a while for me here, but the system got this article done. So when we click on it, it shows us what we got. And here is that sentence that I copied from my own article. Their AI, when they got content from the affiliate marketing niche, came up with a promoting links article. Now, this is fine. This is all part of affiliate marketing, but it may not be what you had intended to spend your credit on. Okay, so that's something you have to keep in mind, that what you get may not necessarily be what you originally wanted. And you also have to take this into account. This article is only 442 words. Personally, for blogging purposes and to be able to be ranked on Google, not only do you have to make sure that you have the proper keywords in the title and maybe once or twice more in your article, it should be approximately 2,000 words long. Short little articles like this used to rank back in the day, but they don't anymore. Google's own AI will only assume you're delivering valuable content if your article is long enough. And 442 words is not very long. Now, if you take a second and read this, it is very readable. I'm very impressed with it this way. So our next test is to copy the entire content. Actually, let's not take my sentence. It might pick that up as plagiarism. So let's copy this and let's put it into a plagiarism checker. Now, I'm using Grammarly. I really like their product. And it did come up with a little bit. Spelling, the punctuation. See, they found punctuation mistakes, conciseness, readability was excellent. So it's picking up a few things, but this is what Grammarly does. It's a very good program. Now, it doesn't say how much is plagiarized. So let's try another tool. I'm going to try Small SEO Tools. Again, this is usually another very good tool. Let's paste it in here and see what they find. So there we go. They consider this to be 100% unique. So that is very good. Rarely do you get any type of content scraper that's 100% unique and readable all at the same time. So other than it's a very short article, it wasn't what I was intending to get about affiliate marketing. It is a usable tool, but keep in mind that depending on what you want to use this content for, it's not something that you want to post to your website as a new article. Okay, this is something that's going to take a lot of editing. You definitely need to add a lot to it to build up the word content. You need to add some headlines, some subheadlines, some images. Those are all things that Google look for when they're ranking an article. I obviously have a review copy that has the upsells included. So I wanted to run a test and create 5 additional articles using that same snippet I took for my own content on my website. So these are the 5 articles I had it create, and let's take a look at each one. This one is only 329 words. So again, way too short to publish on its own. But the reason why I did 5 is, like, let's say we wanted to combine the 5 articles to make one nice long article. But of course, the only problem is that it came up with different ideas, different topics. This one is how you can earn income. This one came up with a title, How to Write Content That Provokes Sales, Part 2. Well, what happened to Part 1? There is no Part 1. Another one was Affiliate Marketing and Affiliate Marketing Formula. This one was Right Treating. See, now this is something you'd have to change, so it's not perfect. Writing articles for your site. and this one is making money through affiliate marketing. So you would have to be very creative to combine these 5 articles to make one nice long article for your site. You would have to figure out what parts of these articles you're going to use and what order you're going to put them in so that they make sense. So this is what I mean about it taking a lot of extra work for you to get something valuable out of this tool. Any of the articles themselves are not long enough for ranking purposes, and what it's giving you, if you did 5 at a time, is not necessarily all about the same topic. Okay, let's keep going down our dashboard. The plugin, the API, and the white label, these are upsells. There are also tutorials in here. There's a quick start guide which walks you through how to use the system, which is what I just showed you basically. And then the freestyle writer, the Q&A writer, the plugin, the white label, the API system. These are all great videos, but they're only applicable if you bought any of the upsells. So that's it for the product inside. Now let's go over the upsells, and then I want to share with you the pros and cons, okay? Now these are the upsells that you can expect to see. Your front end, which is quite limited, is going to be $47. OTO number 1 is their subscription upsell. It'll cost you $1 for a 30-day trial and then $47 per month. This is supposed to lock in your launch price credits. You get 100 bonus credits every month, and you have access to 70 niches with more added every month. OTO number 2 is your booster pack for $97. And here you can choose to create up to 5 articles at once. That's what I showed you inside. You can choose up to 12 popular languages, and you can unlock the question and answer writer. Now I want you to consider a few things with this upsell number 2. When it comes to the popular languages, how do you know that what it spits out is going to be accurate? Unless you speak the language, you'd have to take the time to check it with a translator to make sure it's correct. And believe me, even those aren't accurate. For instance, because I speak French, I know when I read something that's been translated into French, the nuances simply aren't the same. Okay, OTO number 3 is for their plugin for another $47. Here you get a WP plugin for direct publishing to your WP site. You can upload the plugin to unlimited sites, and you get an agency license for the plugin. So my question here would be, why do you need the plugin? This is really useless to me because what this tool spits out shouldn't be published directly to your website anyway. You need to do a lot of editing to this before it should be published. OTO number 4 is white label for $297. And here you can add your own branding, like your own logo and business name, to the Create site and the plugin. And all the updates are pushed to all the sites, even if they're rebranded. And again, I have a little bit of an issue with this because this tool is going to mostly attract beginners. And as a beginner, they don't have a following yet. They don't have an email list. So who are they going to sell this product to, let alone have a client base? So you can see that this funnel in total will cost $488. I highly recommend that if you do want to buy this product and give it a try, just buy the front end. If you like it, then you can turn around and buy more of the upsells. But I certainly wouldn't do it right off the bat because you may be disappointed with what you get. Okay, let's talk about the pros and cons of this product. The pros would be that yes, this software does work. And it does work well. I was very impressed with the readability of the articles. Another pro is that the articles are nearly 100% unique. Well, for now anyway. The cons are that the credits are expensive. Even the launch price is fairly high, and if you don't get the monthly subscription, how expensive will the credits be? Will they even be available? He doesn't tell us. And there's no guarantee that he won't raise his prices in the future. Another con is that the article lengths are very short. Google won't rank short articles like that. You should realistically have approximately 2,000 words or more for the Google's AI to think you're delivering value. If it's only 300 to 400 words, heck, even if it's 800 words, you'd have to create 4 to 5 articles to combine to create one rankable piece of content. And that's not easy to do. You have to rewrite it to make sense. For 5 articles, you could be spending $13.40. Whether you like them or not, there's no credit refunds. So my recommendation is twofold. If you're just looking to make ebooks as a lead magnet, or maybe supplemental information to use as bonuses, then okay, I think this is great for that kind of thing. But if you want to use this to create website or blog content, like what they're suggesting on the sales page, then no, I don't recommend it for that. And here are other reasons why. How long will these articles remain unique? They say it's not scraping content, but it has to be. The AI is very sophisticated, yes, but it has to pull its data from somewhere. If it's not third-party articles online, then it would have to be from a PLR database that he has. But wherever it comes from, at some point down the road, the content may no longer be unique. It's unique now because you're the first ones using the tool. But if he keeps using the same content database for each niche, well, you'll be getting duplicated content at some point. If you want to know what a content scraper is, please check out another video I made for you. Click on the link you see above, and I'll leave it below for you too. Another reason is poor SEO. Proper on-page SEO requires headlines, subheadlines, relevant images, internal and external links, a readable format, all those types of things. And these are all required for your SEO if you want to be ranked by Google. Unfortunately, this tool does not provide all that for you. So this is what I mean by you needing to do a lot of editing on these articles before you publish them on your site. Another reason is that this seems to be bad business sense. What I mean by this is that if you depend on a tool like this to create your content, you're never doing any research and learning about your own niche. How can you become an authority if everything's done for you? This is really just a quick and easy way to create content. And in the long run, you're really not doing yourself any favors. So basically, this tool works well to create content, but in the end, it depends what you're creating content for. So thanks so much for watching my review. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll get right back to you. If you found value in my video, please hit like and consider subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to check out my link for my #1 recommendation to learn how to build your own successful affiliate marketing business. This is the exact method I use to make money online, and it's free. So until next time, keep doing your research. Cheers!